Do, do, do. Okay. Go ahead and pull this up.
Back for more?
Got you covered, bro. You don't have to stress yourself. I got you covered. Okay. If I remember right, there were doors. Like 3 doors. And I think that was the potential puzzle. Yeah. Because that takes me to the end of the hall. I do the middle one. Oh, right. Right. Which room were we in? I've done all 3 of these, right? Haven't I? Okay, so this one goes where we just were. No, this is the pool room. Okay. So pool room is the very end door, very end of the hall. This one is where we just were, the bed with the kind of like this. Oh. Okay, hey, Phil Fox, welcome. Okay, so the end of the hall on the right is this door. So that gives me to this room. Okay, the middle one took me back out. Where's the left one take? Ooh, new area for sure. Oh no, it's a secret passage. Comes out the oven, I see. Okay. Okay, so at the very end of the hall is the pool room. Left, and then very end of the hall is the pool room. The right door. Nope, not what I meant. Not what I meant. I clicked the wrong thing. Let's go back. Back. Keep going. Turn. I want turn, not. And then up. Where is. There. Up. Hey, Die Forever. This is a great game. I'm really enjoying it. I love the puzzles. I actually, as far as puzzles go, honestly, I'm gonna have to. If you're talking about puzzles specifically, I'm gonna have to slightly disagree with you. I played. It's not as. What do you call it? Lively as this is with cutscenes of ghosts and stuff. But honestly, as far as puzzle games go, so far I've not encountered one that's better than The Witness. The Witness is nothing but puzzles. I mean, The Witness is just puzzle after puzzle after puzzle after puzzle. But as far as puzzles go, though, The Witness, honestly, I think is the best puzzle game I've seen. But this is entertaining for sure. Whereas The Witness was engaging, like it was intriguing, and I was really mentally locked in. But I don't know if I would say entertaining is exactly the right term to use for that. it was very intellectually stimulating. I don't know if I would use the term entertaining. Entertaining usually is like, there's a story and you're kind of, along for the ride and it's fun and whatever. And while I did have fun playing The Witness, I guess I'm just saying it wasn't really more story and stuff, right? So Witness was great. I love The Witness, but it was not obviously entertaining as far as I was concerned. It was intellectually very fun though. So, okay, so Faux Fox, to answer your question, the basic idea here, we're an amnesiac. So our character has amnesia. We're named Ego, and we wake up in this mansion that was built by a guy named Stauf, Stauf. I think some of the people call him Stauf. I call him Stauf though. I spent some time living in Europe, so that's, neither here nor there, except that's kind of how influences how I pronounce stuff. Anyway, so we're Ego. We're in this mansion built by a guy named Stauf, who was very rich, but also a little bit devious. And he built all of these puzzles and things in his mansion. And the idea is he would basically, I think he would kidnap people sometimes, but I think sometimes he just invited them here. Anyway, other guests would come to this mansion. Hey, Sylvia, welcome. So the other guests would come to this mansion, however they got here, and they had to sort of solve puzzles in order to escape and survive. And so some of them, maybe all of them, they basically would die when they would fail the puzzles. And I don't know if anybody has successfully gotten through all of the puzzles here. Now, because this is a game, for gameplay reasons, if we fail a puzzle, we just try again. But in the storyline, role-playing wise or whatever, guests who fail the puzzles die, I think, right? So we just happen to be lucky enough, or whatever you want to say, in order to survive this. Hey Sylvia, I was explaining to Faux Fox kind of the story of this game. I believe this is the right. So when we came to the end of the hall, this is straightforward. So the right one, I believe the right door is the one we want. Yeah. So we came into this room. And this door just goes straight back out to the hall where we just were. This door, I already tested. This is a secret passage that comes out the oven in the kitchen downstairs. So I guess we're trying this third door? And this is a secret passage out to here. Yeah. You have to start over? Yeah. I'm not a big permadeath guy. Mainly because I enjoy the story and the characters. So if I die, I gotta start the story and characters all over again. I'm not big on that. I do that sometimes, but I try not to do that generally because I'm more engaged in the story and what goes on with the characters. I don't really care so much about did I beat the challenge of getting through all the death and stuff. Now, it doesn't mean I'm not up for a challenge. Like I said, I played The Witness, for example, and I'm doing this for puzzles and stuff. I like challenges, but I like them in a reasonable fashion. So I guess the best way to summarize it for me, even though it's maybe not always exactly this, is I really don't like grind. To some level of grind or whatever is important and it is fine. So for example, when I'm playing, just a brief plug for me, 10 hours from now, a little less than 10 hours from now, I'll be playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. So it's a role play, it's role playing just like any of the Vampire the Masquerade games are. Well, any of the primary, like the major ones. Anyway, so when I'm doing that, obviously there's some degree of grind because you need to gain levels, plus there are certain things you're trying to find, and there might be a set of enemies near that and stuff. So that kind of grind is fine. But like when it's grinding just for the sake of grinding, how many times can you do this until you get this? I'm not really a big fan of that. I played, for example, way back in the day, I played it, and I'll finish saying this and then I'll move on because I know you're here mainly, maybe to hang out too, but mainly to watch the game. So that's fine. but I played way back in the day. I played what was it called? Dungeon Siege. And I played with a roommate, because I was in college at the time, at university. So I played with a roommate through the first game. And I started playing the second game, and I'm like, this is just, it's too grindy. It's like nothing but enemies all the time. Which would be fine if I would actually feel like I was progressing toward a goal, but it didn't feel like it. It felt like I was just killing just for the sake of killing. So anyway, I found that kind of annoying, so I really wasn't a fan. So that room upstairs really doesn't do anything except go to 3 locations. It goes back up to the hall, it comes out the kitchen, or it comes to this lounge, or library, or den, or whatever you want to call this room. So I guess I have to find where the next puzzle is, because I'm not sure where the next thing is. Okay, let's go back out. I don't know where to go. I've done, if you see me pass a puzzle like this, it means I've already done it. You can see there's no skeletal hand, so I can't do this one now, because I've already done it. So if you see me just walk by a puzzle, then I just understand that means I've already done it. Because although I'm playing this blind, never played it before, I've been to a lot of the places already. So if I just kind of walk right past stuff, it means I've already seen this and I've already done the puzzles and we're moving on. If I stop and I start hovering around stuff, either I've been there, but I'm not sure if I've got everything, maybe there's something I missed, or else I've not been there before. So, oh, thanks, Sylvia. I appreciate that. Yeah, I am a fan of just kind of, so in oh.
This must be your room.
But I don't want to go in yet. I'm still a little shaky.
There's nothing to be scared of, except Stoff's tricks.
Will you be in your room?
Yes, or the game room.
We all want something, don't we? I mean, that's what we're here for, isn't it?
I suppose so.
And what is what is it that you want?
Oh, not much. Just, I've been a stage magician all my life. I want to know, is there real magic? Does Stoff know that? Can Stoff give that to me?
We need to find a way out. We need to start our life over again. I mean, Edward has gotten us into such debt, and there's no money. What about the others?
I don't know.
That's Stoff laughing. I don't know what that animal is. Are we gonna have a jump scare suddenly? Yeah. So that we've get these visions in not a necessarily particular order. I mean, they are in an order in terms of the game triggers and you get a vision. But what I mean is you don't go like that magician, let's say. You don't see cutscenes where you go first step of his life to like, you know, first step of entering here or something to like where he dies. They're mixed up to some degree. So that conversation there, that magician's already dead. We've already seen him die earlier. But he had, at some point, he had this conversation with this other lady in pink, I think it was, if I remember right. So that conversation probably has more to do with her than him. Although, to be fair, it does have some degree to do with him, because when he was doing things in earlier cutscenes, it gives more context. He was wanting to see if there if there actually is real magic, he said, right? So some of the things he was trying in other rooms and other passages was kind of to that end. So anyway, so these two, they had a conversation here, so I guess maybe these two rooms. Have I done these two? I'm trying to remember if I've done these two rooms though. I don't know. But let's try this one. If I've been here, then I'll just, yeah, I've been here. We had a chess. I don't know. It's kind of chess. It was a bishop puzzle. So it was a chessboard with bishops. And you had to move bishops from one side to the other. but I don't exactly know the key. I don't know that I fully understood the puzzle before solving it. I did solve it though. But more or less, you can move a piece of bishop, so they're all only move diagonally on the board. They can move one spot, or they can move to like the end of the line. So if there were like 4 diagonal squares, they can move one square, or they can move all the way to the end of the squares, but not stop somewhere in the middle. And so you had to find but also if they're another bishop coming from the other direction, because they were white and they were black, one was coming from the other direction, stopped within a certain distance, the bishop you had there, like let's say the black one's here and the white one comes up, the black one kind of gets locked so that it can't move for the time being. So temporarily, until you move other pieces. So you had to kind of coordinate locking pieces and unlocking pieces by moving moving that white bishop away would unlock the black one again. So you had to lock and unlock pieces in a certain order in order to slowly but surely progress them to take positions on the exact opposite side of the board where they started. Anyway, that was this puzzle. Oh, we can go forward now. We couldn't before. So maybe we can go to this back door. Interesting. Yeah, that wasn't here before. So this is new. Except did we just come out in the hall again? Oh no, we're in the bathroom. Okay. So this is different for sure. No, I've not done this one yet. So there's a puzzle here. That's what the skull brain symbol means. And then this means I can interact with it somehow. Like I could maybe potentially turn the faucets on or something. And if there's like a mask with a couple of ribbons and it kind of looks like the ribbons are slowly blowing in the wind or something, that animation means that there's going to be some kind of a cut scene that you can watch, like a movie basically. I don't know. I don't see anything from this angle. So there's a puzzle. Let's see what this is.
Make your move if you dare.
Okay. Now, another aspect of the puzzles too is, and again, I'm playing this blind. I go into this not knowing. I have to slightly back up from that statement. I started playing this back in 2014. I did not get all that far. I only played for like an hour and a half on a stream. One of the early things I did, and then I never did it again. And I don't know why I never finished it. Anyway, so the first 2 or 3 puzzles I had done. So I did the cake puzzle. I remembered that from before. Did not remember how to solve it. I just remembered that I had done it. I don't think I remember any of these how to solve them. But the cake puzzle, I remember seeing the door puzzle, that stained glass puzzle that we saw downstairs. I don't think I ever solved that one though. And I remember getting not caught. Oh no, I remember solving. There was a puzzle with cans and moving them to spell out words. I remember I did solve that one. I did not remember how exactly, but I did remember I had to solve that. I've since solved it on this, of course. And then I had gotten stuck. Not stuck, but like basically I was in the middle of the maze where you find your way down to like a lower dungeon level, where there are crypts and stuff. So I got partway through that maze, I think it was, and then I had stopped. So I'd done a couple of the puzzles, but 90% of this I've not done before. So just FYI. And so what I was going to say on puzzles, one aspect of the puzzles also is you're not given really any instruction on how to solve the puzzle. You're kind of given a hint. So here he says, make your move if you dare. So I assume this is about capturing the other pieces and coming out without, like, you have all the same number of black pieces, white pieces. Since we have more white pieces on the closest row, I'm going to guess we're white. Plus he says, make your move. White normally goes first. So I assume we're white in chess, right? But you're not really given specific instructions. This is how you're supposed to solve this puzzle. What you're given is maybe a hint like that, like make your move if you dare. And then you're shown the puzzle. And you're supposed to try to figure out how you go about solving the puzzle. And so in some cases, sometimes you're not even given a clue. Sometimes yes, and sometimes no. It depends on the puzzle. But anyway, I mean, you're given. I think you're always given clues. Sorry, I derailed myself. Anyway, point is, you're not really given much information, just kind of a clue about how to go about it, and that's pretty much it. And then you have to figure out what am I trying to solve for, and then also how do I solve that. So, and that's pretty much it. So that's kind of another aspect of this game that okay. And when you see the eyeballs on the puzzle, when you're in the puzzle, you see the eyeball, that means you can actually manipulate the thing. Oh, so I can move black as well? Interesting. So am I trying to eliminate all but one? And if so, what? Yeah, I can move the front white. Interesting. So I can move these outside black square puzzles or pieces. So I can move in white. I can move the outside, so on the perimeter here, the pieces that are on currently black squares. And then here, yeah, also black squares on the black side. Since we already swapped positions with the knight, or not with the bishop puzzle, moving diagonally across, are we doing trying to capture all but one? I guess we'll test it a few times, like initially, and try to get the gist of what we're supposed to be doing with the puzzle. Let's see. So I also don't know in this puzzle. I don't really know exactly what the difference between the eyeball colors is. Because they puzzle to puzzle, it seems like they mean different things. There's probably something like this is your easier move, this is your harder move, or this is the better move to start with or something. I don't know for sure though. I've not figured out the eyeball colors. Not really tried, but I don't know that even if I tried, I would have figured it out yet.
Don't take all night.
Oh, so it looks like I'm trying to move. I only have one square that's open. I'm trying to move all of them. Yeah, probably switch positions for all of them, maybe. But there's only one possible move. So basically, I'm probably going to run into a lot of failures on this because there's probably I'm guessing there's only one set of moves that will correctly swap them all. Yeah. See how nothing can move now other than a black, like a knight that can move. So this could move here, or this could move here, or this could move here. Interesting. Okay, let's just proceed and see how we do.
Don't take all night.
That.
So that's how they move.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Black is white, and white is black. Everything must change.
Yeah. Kind of figured that out finally. Took me a while. Took me a little bit, but. That.
Don't take all night.
You, right? Move over? Yeah. Oh, the yellow or whatever, the brown might mean that you basically run yourself into a dead end. So you cannot progress if you do that. That might be what that means.
Don't take all night.
That'll give me a dead end. I think that's what that's saying.
Don't take all night.
If I do that. Yeah. Cross.
Don't take all night.
That.
Don't take all night.
Yeah, there's repetition of the characters. Obviously, they're what they say, and sometimes it can get, depending on your disposition, it can get annoying. I'm fine with it, but in case that annoys you guys, then you'll know that does happen.
Don't take all night.
Okay, this. I don't want him over though. So I kind of want to make sure. That. Yeah, because that'll open up for more black over this way.
Don't take all night.
Yeah. That will stop. Setting that one. That's not the best. Hey, Mary, welcome. Yeah, full house today. I'm not complaining at all. I went from a few weeks with almost nobody watching. Not complaining, just pointing out. Went from a few weeks with almost nobody watching to a whole bunch of people today. That's interesting. It's great having a bunch of people here. Move that back, or do I move you across? If I move this across, I'm going to have to move this again, though, right? Well, let's see. If I move that back, is this dead end
Don't
if I do this one?
take all night.
No, this will work. And I bring, this is a dead end? But then this can come across. How's this a dead end? Oh, this is not, though. So this will work, I think.
Don't take all night.
And I think I want this anyway, because I think it's these four. Yeah. Yeah, because it was two. So I think it's these four I want to have black when we go to the reverse. That. And then bring you across.
Don't take all night.
If I move that, does that? No, yeah, that's good. That'll work. Okay. So that's one of the ones we want. that one up, which is also one of the ways we want to go. But, and that's switching back where we already were, isn't it? Yeah, this is good.
Don't
I
take
think.
all night.
I think. And then this, yeah. You're in the corner, so you don't need to move again. Oh, wait. Crap. I'm trying to bring white over there. That was dumb. White is going on the left side. I need to keep it up there. So I want this way. Do that. Yeah. That, right?
Don't take all night.
That ends that, though. So I don't want to do that. So put that back. This can go over. Okay, let's do that.
Don't take all night.
Yeah. This. If I do this, can I move this one over? And then, yeah. Oh, I want that way. Doggone it, I keep switching in my head. White needs to go on the left. So when it's already on the left, that's where I want it.
Don't take all night.
Oh, actually, hang on. Can I move this one, or is this going to be dead end? That's going to be dead end. That can move, though. And I do want those left. So that's the right general direction. That's going to stop.
Don't take all night.
I don't know if I gained anything with that, though. Maybe if this position opens up, maybe it'll be better. Let's see. Now that ends.
Don't take all night.
Yeah, that's dead end that way. This works, though, because I definitely want stuff to the right for the black pieces, so that's good. That's going to end it, though. I want... Yeah, you move to the left.
Don't take all night.
And then you down there. Okay, so you're now in a good position. Or that. This.
Don't take all night.
I wonder if he keeps saying don't take all night, if that means that we're on the right track. It hasn't seemed to run into a dead end when he says that generally, so maybe that's actually a good thing. Do that. Put that back. Yeah.
Don't take all night.
I'm not trying to take all of the knights, just the one that moves the piece. Let's calm down. It's okay. Promise I'm not getting greedy. Yeah, that is funny, though. That's a good homonym. I like it. Yeah, that was pretty clever. Good job, Difer. That was awesome. Okay. I moved you, so if I move this across, that.
Don't take all night.
That's a dead end. That. I definitely want those left.
Don't take all night.
That up. And then we can bring this over. As long as it's not a dead end. So we'll do this and then we'll see what this one ends up being. Is this a... That's a dead end. So that's not going to help. One sec. What are these stupid spammers? I thought I already, on some of these, I thought I already blocked, like promote and stuff, but maybe not. At some point, I'm going to end up blocking too much. But I keep getting these spammers thinking I want to do something with Nejna, whatever the hell that is. Just leave me alone. Don't do that. No, I do. I'm moving them to the right. No, that's fine. For some reason, I was thinking to the left. This has a white knight on it already, so that's actually probably fine.
Don't take all night.
That will be a dead end, though. That will not. So that works.
Don't take all night.
No, that's going the wrong direction. I'll go back. I'm moving them left, so I want to... That?
Don't take all night.
But will this... Well, this can move just fine. Move you up. I don't want to do this one, because that'll open up basically just moving back or moving this guy, and I'm trying to move this guy left, so I don't want to do that. Even though this moves right, maybe I need to do this for now. Let's see.
Don't take all night.
Move you up. I don't know that I gain anything by doing this, right? We moved him just to there just now. If I move this here, then I move this over, is that really going to open anything up for me? As far as... I can move this, maybe. Let's try it. Let's see what that does.
Don't take all night.
And then I move this one over. And this, that would be a dead end. So I don't want to do that. Oh, crap. This is not going to help. First of all, it's in a position where I want it. I want the white knights all the way on the left side. But then also I've moved this. What? I moved this one back. And then it's like, okay. Oh. Actually, though, that might be good. Because then I've got this space. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Unless this is a dead end.
Take all night.
Let's see if this is a dead end. Nope, it's not. Yeah, let's do that. Don't really like the idea of moving stuff to the left, but you do have to juggle it around so that you get moves opening up. So I guess this is less bad. Maybe. That's gonna end it. That's just back where I was. If I do this.
Don't take all night.
Then this, yeah, I can move in. Move this over.
Don't take all night.
Nah, it's a dead end if I do that. That works, though, potentially. Okay. Thanks, Mary, for stopping in. Appreciate it, sport. As always, take care. Have a good sleep. Okay, if I do that.
Don't take all night.
That will end my move. Good. Open this up. Do this.
Don't take all night.
And then this. That's a dead end. So I guess, yeah. So I guess we're not doing that. That's just two dead ends or back where I was. So that does not. Now if I open this up instead.
Don't take all night.
We got dead end. That opens up. That opens up. That opens up. Huh.
Don't take all night.
That. That. You over. You up.
Don't take all night.
That. Probably that, I guess.
Don't take all night.
That one's a dead end, so it will be this one or this one. probably that one. I don't know. Look at that. Yeah, I thought this might be a dead end, this one. It'd be nice if I could move him up there, but that will block me from going further, I think. Up there.
Don't take all night.
I do on the upper half here. I do want 3 I actually think I want wider down here. So
Don't take all night.
I think don't take all night is you still are okay. Because he said it over and over and over again, and I've not run into a part where I'm trapped and can't move anymore. So I think don't take all night is a good sign. I don't know that it's necessarily a positive sign, but I think it's not a negative. Probably something else, either something else would get said, or he just wouldn't say anything, is my guess. If it's totally bad. Again, I don't know for sure, but it seems like, based on the pattern, it seems like it's not bad if I can't move you to here. I'm pretty sure the brown or whatever eyeball, the brown, orange, yellow, whatever eyeball here, I'm pretty sure that's bad. And the blue is okay. So I don't know that that's really... So I move that.
Don't take all night.
And don't take all night could just mean you're kind of didn't really change the board in a positive or negative way. Maybe it's just kind of a neutral, like, stuff's happening kind of way. That could be possible too. I'm not actually totally sure, but if I move this here,
Don't take all night.
can I move you, or is that a... Yeah, if I move you, now we have more white over there. I move you back. This up.
Don't take all night.
You up. Yeah, because I think I want 4 black here and 4 white up here, I think is what I'm wanting. So if I move you...
Don't take all night.
That ends up in a dead end? I mean, I move that, and then I move that, and then I can move that. How's that? But I think that is. I mean, I think this is warning me that path doesn't go anywhere positive. I just don't get how this ends up in a dead end. I probably just can't think too many or enough moves forward. So if I do this, if I move this here, this space is open. I take him and I move this down here. This space is open. I take him and move him over. This space is open. I mean, it's not really helping though, because the black is coming back here and I want black over this way. So either way, it's not helpful. So let's just avoid that, I suppose. See, I think I want 4 black here, so I don't really want to be doing this. I think I want 4 white up here and 4 black down here. So the right, on the bottom row here, I want the right 4 to be black knights. And on the upper one, I want the left 4 to be white knights, I think. So... See, then that
Don't
brings...
take all night.
That only really opens up to go back. Or to bring this white knight, though. That's not really helpful. Let me move back. If I bring you up, and this space is okay.
Don't take all night.
Because I think if I go 4, 3, 2, maybe it was 5, 4, 3. Anyway, so I think I do still want this to be a black knight at some point. Can't really. Sitting great for me right now. Let's further move this around for a minute and
Don't
see.
take all night.
If I go here, so you're out of the way. Now here, you're up. I don't really want to move this one out, but I guess if I do, I could move this one over, potentially. That will get him away from the left side, which is what I want. Let's see what that does.
Don't take all night.
Yeah, we're not locked down when I do that, I don't think. That would lock me down. Like I said, I don't really want to be moving the white pieces away, but white is supposed to get wider up here, so I think this is okay. But
Don't take all night.
I guess I want to move that then, but that's... This also may not mean that I'm going to lock myself down. This might mean that I'm closer to getting, like basically that I lock a piece down. And then that piece is in a good position. That's the problem, is I don't know what the brown means. So I think I'm just going to do it, and we'll see how bad or not that ends up being.
Don't take all night.
Like I said before, I do want all of these filled in, so I think that's okay. Let me do... this.
Don't take all night.
For now.
Don't take all night.
Move this up. You down. Over.
Don't take all night.
Where is this going to help me? I don't think this is helpful. If I pull this out, I can move you over. Actually, that might be okay.
Don't take all night.
Because this will lock this up to the side. I don't want to move him. Over. And down. That.
Don't take all night.
And I bring you down. And you over. Right? There. There. I really want to free this up to pull this guy out, but let me see.
Don't take all night.
This guy, I don't really want to pull this guy out. This could go here, and then this will go over. Yeah.
Don't take all night.
Then by freeing this up, I can bring this guy here over. And then you. And that. We're getting close. We're not there yet, but we are getting closer. See, I think this one is the one I want to pull out. So if I want to get to that, I'm free here. Which means one of those.
Don't take all night.
I do want this anyway for white up on top. So that's okay, I think. I don't really want to move that, though. You back. There.
Don't take all night.
There. And there. There we go. Knight's puzzle solved. Solve the knight's puzzle. Achievement. Sorry. Oh, this lady. This is the sensual try to seduce everybody lady. This is 1993, I think, when this was made, so I don't think there's going to be nudity. This is only like a 12, I think, or something game, like age 12 or something, or maybe age 15. So it shouldn't be in nudity. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, modernly, I think they rated it after the fact. I think they rated it after the fact for modern audience and stuff. But yeah, you're right. Um, and that's yeah, I didn't think there would be, but you never know. Yeah, just so I wasn't sure what was going on with the cutscene, but I understand now. So she was bathing, thinking she was, making sure she was beautiful or whatever. And then at some point, the water, like the bottom of the tub just collapsed and she got sucked down, and then the bottom of the tub went back through whatever mechanism, I guess. Yeah, and so Bo Fox, so you can follow along, and anybody else, actually. So Sylvia, Die Forever obviously seems to know what's going on, so that's cool. Basically, you have to solve specific puzzles that are already available, and then once you solve those, new puzzles become available. Also, new cutscenes. So sometimes you have to trigger a cutscene before you can do another puzzle, or sometimes you have to do a puzzle before another puzzle. But you always have to solve or see certain things, and then new puzzles open up. That's why this was a new puzzle we didn't have before. Okay, this is. Oh, are we going in the ruh-roh? Haha, spiders and webs. So clearly this sink gets used a lot. Those are Black Widows too. They got the telltale hourglass, red hourglass on them. Secret Passage 4 discovered. Ah, so that was a secret passage, what that was. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, something else might have opened up here. Let me see. Let me go here and see if... Because you never know, right? Like I said, stuff opens up. So as I go along, something where here before was nothing could now be something, depending. But it's not really looking like it. So this was a cutscene we've seen before. I'll do this again since Bo Fox, I think Sylvia might have seen this already. Bo Fox, I don't think you, unless you watched all the ones I've done so far, you might not have seen this cutscene. So let me do this just in case.
Built a house and filled it with his toys. 6 guests were invited one night. Their screams, the only noise. Blood inside the library, blood right up the hall, dripping down the attic stairs. Hey, guests, try not to fall. Nobody came out that night. Not one was ever seen. But that stuff is waiting there. Crazy, sick, and mean.
So that's maybe a good summary of the background of everything as well. Doesn't tell you so much about your own character, of course, but you wake up, like when you first start the game, you're like, what? Where am I? How did I get here? Kind of stuff. So you know he's an amnesiac, doesn't know how he got into the mansion in the first place. And then you start seeing these ghosts and stuff. This explains kind of the idea. The ghosts you're seeing are those 6 guests who came here and seeking different things, like that magician was wanting to see if real magic existed, etc. So they're seeking certain things. Each one had their own idea of what they wanted out of here. And none of them ever escaped. So. I don't want that. I want this, I think. I don't know if there's anything really downstairs left. Unless we open some secret passage and there's something more. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there might be more than one puzzle in a room. So we already did this cake puzzle earlier. This, I think, just turns us back to the door. Both of them, I think, just turn us to the door. Yeah, see. So that would just turn us back that way. And this, I think, just goes to the cake puzzle. And this shows you the cutscene of what the guests did here.
Come and talk in my bedroom upstairs.
Oh, her her name was Burden, huh? Interesting name. And this, I think, is a secret passage. I think. Oh no, it just does dancing. That's right. That stuff dances or moves around a little bit and then goes back. That's right. I forgot about that. Anyway, so yeah, we're done in here. Martine Burden. I mean, I guess if her name's Martine, maybe her name's Bedin. Martine Bedin. Right? It should be big Frenchy. Doesn't have a French accent, but you know, whatever. Yeah, and this is the kitchen. Oh. This is new. Oh. So the teen, Tad, came in the house solely on a dare. Yikes. Since none of the guests ever got out alive, that's not great. Jeez. Can you imagine? We dare you. Hey, he got killed. Don't go in there. Yeah, great. You just got your friend killed, you jerk. Oh, I have been to the right door. I wonder if the left door will open now. Although that looks like it goes outside, and I think we probably have more puzzles still. Doesn't feel like we've gotten through all the puzzles. Yeah, there's no way to go out yet. Maybe eventually, though, this might actually end up being the exit to the house. I'm not sure. What looked like the front door was just that stained glass puzzle, and that actually does not, as far as I could tell at least currently, it does not leave. So I'm not actually... See, this looks to me like it's a front door, but it's just a puzzle, as far as I could tell. So... There were more rooms upstairs that I'd not previously seen a puzzle that I'd solved. We just went in the right room. I think the left room also was inaccessible before. Let me see if we can get in here now. Oh no, I have done this. This is the word puzzle. You can only skip 3 or 5 spaces each time, and you can go backward and forward on the track. There's like it's almost like a Candyland or Game of Life or something kind of track that winds around. But each has letters or stars, which are basically the equivalent of spaces between words. And you go back and forth 3 or 5 each time, spelling words out. That was that puzzle. Yeah, I've been here actually. I was not remembering which room. I don't remember which room is which on a lot of these, so especially not like in between a week, in between streams. I don't remember in those cases really all that well. So this, which one was this? Oh, that's where we just were. Okay. There was just the stairs. I see. Okay. So we're heading, it looks like toward, oh wait, what is this way? Oh, another room here. Interesting. I don't think I've been there. I don't know if I've done this one though either. Let's see what this is. I've not done this. Hey, Faux Fox, do you know what this reminds me of? Can you think of a game way different in setting and ambiance? But can you think of a game we played? This is probably, probably 6, 7 years ago. But there was a game I did where there were killer dolls moving around on train tracks, and I had to sneak around and avoid them. Can you think of a game like that? I'll give you a hint. You could not really see anything unless you made noise. This just goes back to the door? Yeah. So let's go back. Oh, that's probably another secret passage. Let's not do that right now. Wait, or do I not have a choice? Oh, maybe I don't have a choice. I guess we'll come back to this, if this is. Okay, so there's a puzzle, and let's do a cutscene. Oh. Hi, Fluffy. Hi, Fluffy. Yeah, I know you don't look anything like a Fluffy, but I'm going to call you that anyway. Okay, let's, I guess, while we're here, do the puzzle before we move forward, where we potentially maybe this is a secret passage or something. Anyway, let's do the puzzle.
3 little words. That's all it takes.
So, if we read these backwards, get boy Tad. Interesting.
Well, it should be as easy as ABC. Look, it's a magic spell puzzle.
Ooh. Oh, I see. Change them that way.
I used to have blocks just like this when I was a child. The memory seems so clear now.
Okay. Hey, 404. Welcome. But this might not be get Tad Boy too. This could be something else. I did this.
Oh, I'm getting bored.
This. There we go. This. Not gonna. Yeah. Switch these. I'm also not sure if it's supposed to be Tad Boy or Boy Tad. I think probably Boy Tad. That's not going to switch the order I want. How do I move this one? Different order, I think. There we go. Out. Just these two. Just those two. Again, I think. Because I don't know if it's actually boy Tad or Tad boy. Doesn't no other order makes sense, I don't think, right? Tad boy get, boy Tad get. That doesn't make sense, right? Boy get Tad, Tad get boy. Probably not. I think it's get, like basically get that boy Tad, I think, but like in just 3 words. I think is the idea. So what I want is this, I think. That. Backwards. Curse you. Okay, so if I want to do this, I'm going to end up with that. Whoops. Alright. Well, actually, maybe. Hang on. I reorder that. I do that. Oh, right. I want that. Get boy. Tad. There we go.
There.
I had to rework. Blocks puzzle solved. All right. Got that. Good. This is just the same thing. No. Okay. Cutscenes sometimes are different and sometimes are not. Just depends. Oh. So did Tad get... No. We had... I don't remember her name now. There was a woman who was all about like wanting to be young again. And she basically youngified down to a baby and then into oblivion. So that's, I don't think this is the same with Tad. This is another secret passage. Oh no, that's just exit. Okay. That's fine. I was just gonna say, Julia Hine, yeah. She was a debutante who was like, she wasn't all that old. She's probably like in her 60s, I would guess, or something. I mean, that's old, but that's not like 90 or something, right? Anyway, but she was like, oh, I used to be so young, and so she was obsessed with that, and she eventually just got younger, and she was like, oh, I'm getting young again, and then she got younger and younger and younger, and she was a baby, and then just went into, yeah, she basically just went into oblivion. She like went from a baby to a zygote to unfertilized egg to nothing or something. I don't even know, but yeah. Oh, that was a jump scare. Maybe back in 93 that was scary. I don't know. Okay, let's... What is this? This is a secret passage? Another one. Yep. Looks like it. Oh, I didn't get any kind of a notification like an achievement or anything about a secret passage. I'd not been there before, though. Clearly, I'd not solved that puzzle. But I guess there's no achievement for that one. I don't need the achievement. I just didn't get a notification, so I'm second guessing whether that was actually a secret passage. But it did take me to another room, so it had to be, right? Okay. That's a secret passage. Let's go back up once again. To the left. So this one is where we were. Now we had gone inside here. We've not done. There's a puzzle here, so let's do this one.
Give up?
No. I see. So this is... Really, I want... This way, is that going to be different? I want... that. it's not. Let me do this. This in the middle. Oh. Huh. Okay. So the pattern is different than I was initially thinking. Yeah, except these need to be on the left side. Oh, there we go.
Well,
Perfect.
that's not cricket, is it?
Flipping mansion puzzle solved. That was way easier than I thought. I thought I was going to have another couple steps. I didn't realize that last one was going to flip them just how I wanted.
Why would Stoff keep this room, a room filled with dolls, locked? Unless... Oh, no. I know what this is. I know what these dolls are.
I want to be an artist. I love my mommy. Where's my mommy? I know that voice. She lived next door to us. And Samantha, she got sick and... Oh, no! The dolls!
Are the children. The children's spirits became these dolls. That was his deal. Stoff took the children, but not all of them. Only a certain number. And
That's it! A certain number.
what? What was that you just said?
For tonight, the children had to be collected. There must be one more child coming. The last guest.
No! No! He's here already. I've seen him. He ran away. Away! The others are learning about the boy. What must happen to him? What must be done?
We've got to find him and get him out. Help me! Help!
You look downstairs, and I'll look upstairs. We must move fast before the others.
Yeah, that's messed up. Also, yeah, I like how at the end he's like, you look downstairs, I look upstairs. It's not gonna matter, bro. The entire mansion is nightmares. The entire mansion is just a bunch of traps. Gonna kill you no matter what you do. As we learn, like all the guests died, right? So they were trying to be helpful, but I don't think there's anything else in here, right? Inside here, we went in the box where the dog, like the vision of the dog was initially. We went in there. We opened that one box that had basically the nightmare Jack in the Box guy. We went on the back where there was the baby and the doll kind of covering the baby's mouth. We solved the puzzle. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here to do in this. Worst case, I go downstairs again and have to come back up. Let me just make sure we're not missing something. There's only this one way to go. And we've done over here. We did the block puzzle. We did this. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here to do. Back out. Okay, and we just turn back out to outside. We do one more time in the room itself, just to make sure we're not missing something here. We did this puzzle. We did over here. And both of these just spin you back around to the door. Yeah. Okay, so we're done in that room. I think we've done this room already. And then we have the room behind us, of course. Oh no, I've not. What's this one?
Oh, I'm dying to see what you'll do next.
Me? You're talking to me. Oh, breaking the fourth wall. Okay. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I don't even know what the movement pattern is on this. Does it jump over the current key? Oh, we just swap with a coin that's adjacent, looks like. Interesting. What does that do? 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, are we chaining and trying to... Yeah, this won't work out then with the way I've got it right now. Because I'll have one coin left that I don't have. Okay, so I think I want to
have to start again.
Thanks. I didn't figure out that I'd have to start again when there was one left over that I couldn't get. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Curses!
Drat you.
Up and down and side to side.
Now I wonder if I fail on this one, if I have to start this one again. Although this one, obviously, since I've solved it, it's easy to figure out at that point. Up and down, side to side. But I also have to go diagonal? Interesting. How do I do this one? You can't, if you can go diagonal, you can't skip. This one's definitely trickier. At least as far as I could tell. Can I don't think I can skip. So if I go like this, and here I'm a dead end. Or here I'm a dead end. Or here I'm a dead end. So I don't know. If I start here, I can go any of the 4 directions, but again, I will run into a dead end. Unless I go diagonal. Boom. So maybe I go like this. Diagonal. Then you still run into that. Let me just see. Let me see how it progresses. I can redo this one if I need to. Not a problem.
A leap of intuition to unhide them in sequential order.
A leap of intuition. So this. So it's just these two. This or this. I don't really have a choice at this point. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we're leaping, 9, 10, 11, to there, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21.
So you live to play another day.
Drat you. He gets all frustrated at me with me. Punch puzzle solved.
Oh, my word. Yes. Oh, this is it. All this money. Rich. Filthy rich. No. What is this? What's going on?
He died. I'm not exactly sure how he died. Did he turn into, like, there's the term filthy lucre. Did he turn into lucre? So did he turn into coins himself or something? I'm not sure exactly what happened with that cutscene. I don't know how he died. Die Forever or anybody else, if you have an idea how he actually died, that'd be cool to know. But either way, it doesn't matter per se. I'm just curious. He obviously died. He did something. He got greedy, was like thinking all these coins for me, so he thought he was rich suddenly. Probably tried to grab a bunch of the coins instead of trying to solve the puzzle, and got himself killed.
A secret room. This is the puzzle that Stoff set out. And I solved it.
I was going to say, going into that room may not have worked out for you, buddy, since later you turn into, or you die, basically. Okay, so it's what I thought. I just wasn't sure. I was like, I wonder if there's a way he died that I was not able to discern from the cutscene. But so it's what I thought. It was his greed was his undoing, of course, yeah. And so he decided to accept the magic or the gift, and the magic killed him because Stauf is not really a benevolent kind of host, let's say. He more is into playing games where he takes somebody's focus. It could be their insecurity or their greed or something like that. Some flaw in the person, exploits the flaw and gets the person killed as a consequence. Right? So Julia Hine wanted to be young again, killed her by making her so young that she ceased to exist. That guy was really greedy, wanted to have wealth and riches, and that was used against him to kill him. Yeah. It's the same theme, right, for all of the guests, basically. That's kind of how he works. Is he's like, well, if you want this so badly, come and get it. And then it basically gets you killed. I see. So the puzzle's on the floor. Spin around, back to the other room or hall or wherever it takes me. Something up here, but not going to access it yet. We probably have to solve the puzzle, and then this might become available. Maybe it's just a cutscene too. I'm not sure, but... And then spin back around again. So it looks like we either just turn back to the door or we solve the puzzle. Okay, let's see what the puzzle is.
Using only what you see, can you get from A to B?
Ooh. I have no idea. So I can see a couple of different things for this just initially, without testing anything. You maybe want to do one of each color for each move, so do pink and then orange and then blue, or you want to do one particular color, or some kind of pattern in between. Could be like 2 of orange, 2 of pink, 2 of orange, 2 of blue, or something. But anyway, something either making sure you use each color, or that you avoid all colors but. And there could be also, on the bottom side, you only want orange. On the right side, you only want blue. Could be something along those lines too. Obviously, it's color-based. Obviously, it's a certain number of tiles for whatever it is. Okay. So do this. Looks like it's the only move I can make, so we'll do that first.
There's more to these markings than meets the eye.
I love how he says stuff like that. There's more than meets the eye. That's the entire house, bro. Just saying. You're not revealing anything to anybody. We obviously know there's more than meets the eye. So far, I can only stick on pink. And only the adjacent pink. We'll see what happens when I get to this point, I guess.
Is there a pattern to this?
He asks. There's always a pattern. That's kind of Stauf's thing, is puzzles. Okay, so I can either do that or... I can do this one, but I can't do this one. So it tells me either orange is wrong, or it's not always 2 tiles in a row, right? Makes sense it's not 2 tiles in a row. Always. But, because let's say we do this, we go 2 of these in a row. There are no 2 in a row to touch this, right? You can't get 2 in a row here or here. This isn't adjacent, so probably not going to connect that. So it's probably not a 2 in a row thing. Let's see what this does.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
2, 1. This would be a dead end, wouldn't it? But I also kind of have a feeling this is going to be bad, but let's try it.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Yeah. So that's not it, obviously.
Using only what you see.
Oh.
You get from A to B.
I'm trying to eliminate them. I'm trying to make them disappear. Fully. Not just to press. I'm not just trying to get to the other side. I'm trying to eliminate all the blocks, I think. Interesting.
There's more to these markings than meets the eye. Is there a pattern to this? It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
I knew that was wrong. Once I got there, I got myself kind of
Using
stuck
only
in that.
what you see. Can you get from A to B?
Red, though. So I do what I did before. Ish.
There's more
Not
to these
exactly.
markings than meets the eye.
This.
Is there a pattern to this? It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this. Using only what you see. Can you get from A to B?
That was okay up until this point. I guess let's see if I just make a different choice up
There's
there.
more to these markings.
So I'll try to do
than
not
meets the
just...
eye.
I tried an adjustment here. Let's try continuing.
Is there a pattern to this? It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Only that way? Oh. No, I don't think it's... Yeah. And I still need to get rid of this one too. What gets rid of this one? I think I need to come to... No. Yeah, okay, reset. Wait, what? Oh, I was able to go here. Interesting. That was unexpected. I thought it would reset on me.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this. Using only what you see, can you get from A to B?
Up to this point, how do I get rid of this without...
There's more to these markings than meets the eye. Is there a pattern to this?
Yep, I can go there. I think this ends up getting me in trouble though, right?
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
I think I'm not supposed to leave these orange, so I think I'm already screwed, but... Yeah, it's already a problem.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
I don't know how I get this one to drop.
Using
You
only
can't
what
go
you
to
see,
it in the first
can
place.
you get from A to B?
There's more to these markings than meets the eye.
Yeah, it's
Is there a pattern to this?
it's not really clear, so it's okay. Hopefully figure it out
It's
at
as
some
easy
point,
as
but
1, 2, 3.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
let's see.
Using only what you see, can you get from A to B?
I do think the idea. Well, no, because I can't. I was thinking if you could do this and then wind your way back or something, but you can't really. You have to do this. You're not allowed to do the orange until these 4 are done, which means you're stuck here without a way really to get back over to this. And I don't know, because once you go through here, you can't really jump. So how are you meant to do that? I don't know.
There's more to these markings than meets the eye.
It's definitely not a puzzle I'm really figuring out easily, that's
Is there
for
a
sure.
pattern to this?
Now, I could come over here, but do I want to?
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
2. 3.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
That definitely, you can't. If you jump
Using
here and then
only what you see, can you get from A to B?
if you jump over to here, you leave these orange. Maybe we're leaving all orange? I don't think that's right though, but let's see. Go
There's
here,
more to these markings than meets the eye.
then here.
Is there a pattern to this?
Oh, you can force them to drop. Interesting.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Can't go into these. That is
Using
interesting.
only what you see, can you get from A to B?
It is interesting you could do this one twice though and get this one to drop. That was unexpected.
There's more to these markings than meets the eye.
This again.
Is there a pattern to this?
That.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
There. I'm missing those on the left side, so that's going to be a problem, I'm sure. Yeah.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
How do I get those on the side?
Using only what you see, can you get from A to B?
I wonder if I don't do this right away. Maybe I can do this again after the fact? I don't know, let's see.
There's more to these markings than meets the eye.
Okay, cannot do this one again.
Is there a pattern to this?
I can do this again, but I can also go here.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I can't depress that though if I do that. So how does that work? Still not gonna. I don't get a second time on any of these others. Just that one.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Yep.
Using only what you see, can you get from A to B?
Okay, so if I do this,
There's more to these markings than meets the eye.
I still haven't figured out why this one lets you do it twice.
Is there a pattern to this?
Other than that it depresses this, which might be the key. Maybe?
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this. Using only what you see, can you get from A to B?
So I literally have no choice. This is always the first step. So this obviously has
There's
to
more
happen.
to these markings than meets the eye.
I cannot do any of these orange unless I do all of these pink first. If I go here, I can do a second time and drop this one, but then if I do that, I cannot go back this way. Can't get this one. So the answer is I still don't know. Let's
Is
do
there
that
a pattern to this?
and do it again. No. Well, yeah. Why does this one go twice and the others don't? That's got to be some kind of key to this, is the fact that this goes twice. Not that you do it twice. It's not necessarily true, but this is important somehow, and I haven't figured out how.
It's
Over
as easy
here.
as 1, 2, 3.
I come back here. See, I can't go to orange from here. Other than this, but then I dead end if I do that. That one is what did this. Will this one go twice? But that still won't work. Because even if it does this one still gets unclaimed. And this one, so I can only go to there. And then I'm trapped.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this. Using only what you see, can you get from A to B?
I do think... Let me think. I can get rid of... if I could potentially do this, and then this... Question becomes... Because this, twice, even if this pink tile's gone, I can do this space again. That'll only get rid of... That'll only drop this one to fall. It doesn't seem to affect anything else. Is there another one that becomes one that you could do two up here? And so maybe I could get this one to fall? It's the same question for over here. How do I get this one to fall? Let's proceed up here and see if I can figure something out with this. I don't know that I will, but let's see.
There's more to these markings than meets the eye.
This. Oh, see, I can't... If I go up here, I cannot use this a second time. That's right, this gets locked out. So I have to go this way if I want to be able to use this, and I have to use this to get this to be able to drop and not get a dead end. So I do think I have to go this way. Because otherwise, I'll never get this one to drop. I don't think. See, because if I were to proceed around here and come down here, I could theoretically come this way and here and like this, maybe? But I can't get back up. Yeah, so I think it's gotta be... What I mean is, well, but if I go this way around, how do I go over here and get back over either? Obviously, we're trying to get here eventually, but I'm also trying to drop all of these tiles. Which means what? If I do this again, it'll drop this, right? I could then come like this. I just got to figure out how to drop this one. But then if I figure this one out, I could do this again, drop this, come up through here, and this drops somehow. Come through here and up over here. I could then do this kind of hopscotch-y thing. And like... if this drops. If I go here, though, then I can't... So if I do this, so this is already depressed. And then if I can do this again to get this down. Then I proceed, but I can't go diagonally. Can I go like this? This. I think once I do this, I think my only option is over here. I don't think I can ever actually land on this one. To do this a second time now, this will drop this. But then can I go here? I don't think I can. Shoot. Let's see, but I don't think so.
Is there a pattern to this?
Yeah, see, I cannot go to anything but there now. Which means this doesn't drop. Well, I could jump to this one. Interesting. Why can I jump to?
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
There or there. The issue, though, is if I come back this way, this is not going to be able to drop. I more or less am going to have to come like this and end here if I'm going to have this one drop now. Like possibly come whatever to get this one dropped too, but like come like this potentially. If I do this, will I be able to skip back over is the question. If I do that, I cannot skip over. So I have no choice but that. Then this is gonna, because I can't do diagonal, we'll all be dead, right?
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Yeah. Okay, so no on that.
Using only what you see, can you get from A to B?
Here. Oh, interesting. I can, not the top, I can do this first and drop this right away.
There's
What does
more
that
of these
do?
markings that meets the eye.
I could do this potentially, if it'll let me, that is. Let me see what's allowed. So
Is
if I do
there
this,
a pattern to this?
probably don't want to do this one right now. Well, I could. I could do this, and this. Yeah, I could do like this and snake through here. And then later, when I'm coming through this way, go like this. And yeah, I want to leave this blue alone, I think. So I come through here, snake like this. This. Still don't know how to drop this one, but this. And then this would grab those. That. I just don't know how to drop that one, and I also don't know. Well, let's try it. Okay, so here.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Let's see, if later I go through here, I could do this. Probably also. So this might be where I leave off as well. If that's true. What happens if I go like this? I don't have another like halfway thing that I can click. I feel like this is wrong. Still no jumping. Yeah, I think this is a mistake. That was a mistake. I think this is gonna...
We'll all be dead by the time you
Yep.
solve
I don't know how to get this one to drop. I'm trying different things over here to see if I can get this to
Using
drop somehow.
only what you see, can you get from A to B?
Okay, so if I do this again, we do this in-between thing here first.
There's more to these markings than meets the eye.
But I don't see an in-between thing here. So I definitely cannot do that again on any close-by blocks. Since this one dropped, I can do this.
Is there a pattern to this?
No.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
No on that also. Oh. I don't see another way to do that. Still missing that one. I don't know if we can get that one. I mean, there's got to be a way, but I mean, with where we are now, I don't know that we're going to be able to do that one. No other switches to force it to drop. This one also is a problem, right? It's possible you leave these two, that there is no way. I don't know. I mean, I could have been wrong in my assessment. Maybe there is no way. I don't know.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve
I think
this.
you do have to drop those. So how do I get those two? I had everything
Using
except
only
those.
what you see, can you get from A to B?
How? How do you drop these? Let me just make sure. I think there only is this option. Let me make sure for all the other blocks, there's nothing else I could possibly click on. Whoops. I was a little crazy there for a second. Yeah. There literally is only one choice starting out. Okay.
There's more to these markings than meets the eye.
What if I don't use this yet? If I free up these two and then I click this, will that drop those as well? I don't think so. I think it's only going to drop this one. But maybe that's where I'm going wrong somehow. I don't think that's right. Because when I do this and I drop this one, then I can proceed this way. I think that's the only way I can proceed this way. If I go up here, then I'm going to leave these behind. It doesn't feel like that's correct. Although, if I were to come down here, let's say I leave these alone. If I come down here at some point, where I go like up here, whatever, whichever one of these, and down, go diagonal, and then I could come potentially over here, and then end there, without knowing what things are going to be available. But theoretically, I could wind like that and end here. That still gives me the question about this one, though. See, either we're at a terminus here, an end point where we cannot proceed further because we've cut everything off already, depressed all this, so that we end here, or we're at an end point here. There has to be some other mechanism similar to this that will depress either this or this. And then if you get that, then once one of those is depressed, you know which other one you need to end on. I've already come through here and done like any of these with a pink, and then this one, and this one, any of these, none of them seem to depress this, nor any of these others. So if I ignore these, I still don't really think I end up with anything that I can press down. It's a rough one. I don't know what the answer is on that. This is the only spot I've seen that's not on a tile that affects a tile. Boy, it's taking me quite a while. If I click this, if I click this, I think I can do this. But again, I think I lose the ability to use... No, because I've had this fall even, and this was still available, so I think I'm still okay on that. But I just don't... I don't know. Okay, if I depress this...
pattern to this?
So there's obviously this switch under here. Anything new show up? I mean, I obviously can go to this tile, but... These spaces, but there's not any new switch or anything. So this affecting this is clearly important. I don't think this is going to work, but let me try
It's
this.
as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. See, this switch went away when I did that. So now I cannot depress this. Oh, now I can. So if I go over, interesting. This is not gonna end. I'm just trying to progress to an ending where I can get it to reset. I guess I could just turn to the side, but whatever.
We'll all
Okay.
be dead by the time you solve this.
So actually,
Using only what you see, can you get from A to B?
if I come back through this way, I can still use this to depress this, coming back through here. So that's still available. So maybe I do go up. How do I get this to drop?
There's more to these markings than meets the eye.
Okay, so I go here. Nothing new. Just what you would expect, the different adjacent spaces you could go to. I
Is
go
there
here.
a pattern to this?
Still nothing new. This is hidden temporarily until I go here. It will show up again, though, after the fact at some point. Nothing over here at all. Okay. If I go up.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
So you say. Okay, let's proceed up. Still have to depress this before this is available again. And it might be this one might also make it available, but something over here. Not up. I think I do want to do this, because if I don't go diagonal here, then this will be a dead end for me. So I think this is correct. And then I only have one way to go from there for now. I don't see any other switches to drop you. So it's not awesome. If I go here, can I skip to this? Because if I go here and could skip, then I can do this and come back out. I can't skip. Well, crud. Still don't know how I drop that one. If I go here and this way, I'm going to have to... He says it's easy as 1, 2, 3, but so far, from what I'm seeing, there's not a 1, 2, 3 pattern. Like here, we went 1, 2, yes. But then we cannot go here, which is 2. We go here, so we go 2, 1. That's not 1, 2, 3. We go 2, and then 2 more. That's 4. So that's 4. That's not 1, 2, 3. So I don't... 1, 2... 1, 1, 2... I don't think the 1, 2, 3 really is the clue. I mean, it might be, but I don't see how it applies. Because there's no 1, 2, 3 starting out. There's 2. There's no 1. You go 2, 1, You can't go 3 because there's only 2 here and only 2 here, only 2 here. So I don't see how that applies. So if I go here, it drops that. I can go there or I can go there. See, then I leave these out if I do that. So that's a problem. Here, and I'm stuck, and I start over.
Dead by the time you solve
So
this.
it's not that, obviously.
Using only what you see, can you get from A to B?
Using only what you see. I mean, I'm looking for other stuff showing up.
There's more to these markings than meets the eye. Is there a pattern to this?
That instead and come up.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
See, I come over here, but if I do this, once again, how do I get this to drop? And I also don't think that works because if I come over here, if I go like this, even if I do this, I guess, but then I have to find a way to get that to drop. I don't know. I don't like either of these options, but let me see. Yeah, and this is a problem. Crap.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this. Using only what you see, can you get from A to B?
This. So here.
There's more to these markings than meets the eye.
Here. Here.
Is there a pattern to this?
This.
It's as
There.
easy as 1, 2, 3.
There. And you. That. I'm not seeing any kind of switch to affect these. I don't know, and you can't jump, so I don't know how you get those. Nothing new shows up to allow this to get dropped. I feel like the reason that this drops this orange is that the orange is like the last piece. Like you maybe bypass it, it's somehow you get these pieces to drop some other way, but that this one will be isolated, and then you can click that and drop it, and so that when you move, it'll drop anyway. But the fact that it's here touching other pieces, but has to drop like that. But these don't seem to have a mechanism to drop them, but they're isolated, is puzzling. No pun intended, just meaning like it's very confusing to me. This is not going to work out for me because obviously these two are missing. Plus, if I go over here, I can't jump back, I don't think. So... this is a problem. See, since I can follow this pattern, I'd say maybe we can come up here, but you can't come back down. There's only one column here of tiles, so you can't really come back down. It's the same problem that's over here, right? You have just one row, or one column, I mean. This, you're stuck.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this. Using only what you see, can you get from A to B?
There's more to these markings than meets the eye. Is there a pattern to this?
So we maybe 1, 2, 3? Maybe that's a 1, 2, 3. But then if I go this way, 1, 2, but where's 3 here? This is why I'm saying the 1, 2, 3 thing. I don't know about that. 1, 1, 2. It's not 3, so...
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
2, 3. 1, 2. Then where's 3 here? I don't. It's just the thing. I don't get. Still don't know how to handle that. This is going to work out for me. I'm pretty sure this is wrong already.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
This one plus, it's not even just this one. Technically, it's
Using
this one.
only what you see, can you get from A to B?
It's not even just this one, right? It's this one. See, this falls as well. So I have to knock this one out and this one out, but I need to end on this, which also makes sense because you start the arrow, so the ending arrow. I need to end on this because this one also has to get depressed. So I just not seeing how you do that. I mean, doing this, like, almost works in appearance, but it doesn't actually mean that that's the pattern you need to follow. I don't know. Okay, we'll have to come back to that puzzle later. I am
Careful
not
you
sure.
don't slip and fall.
All right, well, I've streamed we're coming up on 2.5, coming toward 3 hours, so I'm going to stop there for today. I don't know. We'll see if we can figure it out again next time. What did I call it? Just call it the same thing. Oh, I see, yeah.
Your game has been saved.
Thanks.
Come back!
Yeah, that's definitely an obtuse puzzle. I'm really not sure how to do that. So next time we'll try to figure that out. Okay, so basically 7.5 hours from now, a little under 7.5 hours from now, we'll be doing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. So if you guys are around and are able to join me for that, that'd be awesome. And if not, of course, I understand everybody has stuff they got to do, but I would love to see you guys there if you can make it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. Bye forever. 404 Thoughts, Faux Fox, Miri, Sylvia, anybody else who stopped in. Thanks for being here. Talk to you next time. Till then, peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.